so y'all head on to the house. Alright, pretty boy, what's going on?
A few days ago, I learned that there's a potential answer to a question I've wondered my whole life.
Your parentage.
Yes.
Iris's eyes widen. You found out something about your dad?
Yes. And to be quite frank, I'm not sure if I want to.
Talking about, this is something you've said you've been curious about your whole life.
Well, yes, it is something I've been curious about my whole life. It's just...
He's worried he won't like the answer.
No. Actually, the more I think about it... You know what? The more I think about it, I'm not going to like the answer no matter what.
Why? Why? What's up?
You know, everyone has a rough time of it growing up. Everyone's suffered something, alright? Some suffer more than others, but we've all suffered in different ways. My suffering was that I had to grow up without a father.
Alright. You?
So, anyway, I've wanted to know who he is ever since I was a child. I wanted to, and every time I've asked my mother, it's like, where's my dad? Who is my dad? It's like, where is he? Just, she always got this forlorn look, this sad look, and it just hurt her every time I brought it up. So I just stopped asking.
But he never stopped wondering. But he
never
never stopped wondering.
No, I never stopped wondering, and I looked at all the other children. They had fathers who played with their sons, who taught them how to ride a horse, who taught them how to make a dagger, who taught them how to sail.
Iris puts a hand on Simon's shoulder.
And he wasn't there. He was never there. He just disappeared. He was never a part of my life. And just... Where was he?!
First of all, thank you for stepping away from the microphone before screaming that.
If there was anything by what the Grand Sealy said, it sounded like he could possibly be Fae.
I already knew that.
And
that was kind of obvious. I mean, a bloody half-elf, just like me.
but you asked where he was. I'm trying to say the Feywilds.
No. Where was he when I needed him?
The Feywilds.
Ray kind of puts a hand on Pan's shoulder. You're kind of missing what he's saying.
Oh no! I wanna hug Simon now!
It's kind of sad when Raymond is the one who's speaking sense.
It really is. But at the same time, let's be real. How often does it happen?
Look, I'm not trying to be callous. You saw the satyrs get ejected from the Feywilds. It's not everyone who can stay here. Maybe he was called back for a reason. Maybe he didn't abandon you.
For all we know, maybe he left because of, well, good old home and its feelings towards Feyblood.
Or perhaps he tried to live with you and your mother for a time, but something called him away or attempted to hurt him. And he feared for your life if he stayed. I'm just... you want to know where he was? He could have been in the Feywilds with no way to reach you. But now he's trying because the Feywilds were opened.
Ray puts both of his hands on Simon's shoulders and looks him dead in the eye. We have no way of knowing where your dad's at right now. And, to be honest, we don't even know if he is, Fae, or if it is related to what's going on with you. But whatever it is, right now, I don't think you need to worry about it too hard, because you've got all of us right here. And we're here for you, even if he wasn't.
Indeed.
So if nothing else, you're not alone now. That's gotta count for something, right?
There have always been Fae in our world. Some of them have just been better at hiding it. Was I just not worth it?
There have always been...
I'm gonna tell you right now, if that winds up being the reason, I'll punch him myself. Because a guy like you is damn well worth it.
Do you want an honest answer, or do you want a feel-good answer?
You're one of the best damn people I've ever met, Simon. Whatever reason your dad had, if it was selfish or not, he missed out on being a part of the life of a great man.
I agree with that.
And that's his fault, not yours.
I don't quite agree with that one. Like I said, he may have been coerced.
Iris pulls Simon into a hug. I don't think there's any right thing to say right now, but with any luck, maybe you'll find out the answers before. Maybe I'll find out the answers through all of this, or sometime in the near future.
I say we go find the other Grand Sealy. They may have more information. Okay, DM, since I wasn't there last time, did the Grand Sealy, give us a wish or an answer to a question or something like that?
The Grand Sealy basically just said that Simon's in no danger of being consumed by his transformation like everybody thought, and implied that it had to do with his blood, but said nothing else.
Okay. Perhaps
it was a cryptic course, yeah.
Perhaps this next one could give us more information. Like a little puzzle.
Simon is just... His eyes are closed, and he's just, like, slightly shaking his head. I don't know how... He could have been there, couldn't he? Just...
Hey,
Why even be a father if he couldn't be one?
You may not have known. Ever think of that?
Raymond looks at Simon.
Simon eyes her, with a very dangerous expression. That does not make anything better.
True, but you asked.
Ray looks at Simon. Hey, sitting here and wondering isn't gonna get you any answers. If we want to find anything out, we're gonna have to go looking for the answers.
Right. When we find him, I'm going to give him a piece of my mind.
Do that,
The race,
and you may lose him forever.
Ray smirks. If he gets pissed because the son he ditched gives him an earful, well, let's just say he might lose a few teeth courtesy of a buddy of his son.
I don't understand why you automatically think it was something malicious he did.
He had years to show me that he wanted me.
He may not have known you existed.
Look, right now is just a bunch of speculation anyway. Like Raymond said, we have to go looking for the answers if we want to know anything.
I understand, but I'm trying to... You're automatically assuming he's guilty of something when he may not... And it's coloring your opinion. You're already prepared for the worst, but you're not even thinking that there could be something good coming out of this.
Have you never heard the phrase, prepare for the worst but hope for the best?
I don't hear the last part coming out of this conversation.
Let the man be angry. With everything he's gone through, he deserves to feel his feelings. Ray sighs. This conversation's kinda going in circles at this point. You want to catch up with everyone else.
Fine.
He pats Simon on the shoulder. We'll find some answers for you. Hell or high water.
Right. I'm just a little upset that I'm not going to get answers for a week. And then he immediately widens his eyes. I'm not saying that you aren't doing a good job, it's just... Blast!
Have a silly to go to and we'll see them before the week is out.
Hey, take it easy, okay, Panne? Man's experience.
She's gone.
I kinda had to click away from the map. She's an angry little thing, isn't? She's an angry thing, isn't she?
There's enough of that going around.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to this map. Okay, so... yeah. You see, Ira and Lillium and Hoopla still playing. And Sadit and Saya are... They seem to have finished talking about whatever it was, talking. And... yeah, it's just... I should bring the freaking horse here.
Horsey!
Horsey.
I see.
Okay, so is there anything else y'all want to do here?
Do any of us see Pan storming out?
I would say, yeah, she kind of stormed by everybody.
Okay, is Hoopla still being held by Ira?
Nah, she stopped holding you when you started playing pirates.
Ira, can you give me a moment, please? Parrot needs to go on a mission.
Rough seas on the horizon, brah. Rough, tiny, OCD waves on the horizon.
Sheba's crow.
Tell me I'm wrong.
I ain't saying nothing.
Exactly.
Hoopla cautiously approaches Pan. Hi.
Oh, Hoopla.
No. Hoopla just sits next to her.
Pan holds out she starts on her mending and she holds out a thread. Would you bite this so I can cut it, please?
Hoopla does so.
She just goes back to making the pants. I sniffle every now and then.
Anything I can do to help?
Oh. Thank you.
I can hold some string for you.
That'll do nicely.
Yeah, Hoopla's not gonna pry. She's just, you know. Okay, Hoopla holds up the flow stream for her.
Okay. And I think that'll do it for me for right now.
Okay.
Okay, everybody else is gathered, like, over here, except for Fenix, who went back to his precious.
And Hyacinth is still over with the horse.
Precious.
Okay.
Hyacinth is still having a rousing discussion about the ethics of horsetail brushes.
Okay,
He's petting the horse and talking to it in a language none of you probably are able to understand because it's Finnish.
yeah, he speaks Finnish. Okay, so, well, like Dad said, it's going to... Dad, wow. A wrong voice. Like Uncle Lucas said, it's going to be about at least a week until the boat's finished, so you might want to get going with whatever it is you still need to do around Oakhaven.
Right. It was good to see you again. Simon just walks off.
Simon. Simon, okay?
No, I'm not okay. And I want to keep my mouth shut before I hurt anyone else.
Ira's ears just kind of fold back sadly. Yeah, we might want to get going. I'm going to stay here. What? I thought you said you wanted to... I was wanting to visit Saya. Although... Sadie writes something on a paper and hands it to Raymond. There is a guard in Gathela. named Namu. He is my brother. Give him this message. Okay.
Shamu? Does he have a twin named Shamu?
That's it. You're fired. Yeah. Think it's kind of time for us to get going. Hey, you coming over there? No, you coming over there, Big Strong?
Yes. Sorry, one
Come
sec.
on.
I'm just having.
Come on, goat boy. Let's get our move on.
Little Captain Dudek gave me shore leave, so I don't. Okay, I'm going with you.
Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Yeah, okay.
Hoopla spots Ronan and says, "I will spare you for making you walk the plank another day. Arr!"
Okay, just real quick, Phoenix is gonna take a look at everyone. He's like, wow, it's like my bad mood just suddenly jumped to everyone else.
I'm still peachy, brah.
Good, keep
Okay.
it that way. I don't think I can handle any more gloomy.
Also, is it wrong? I kind of want to try walking the plank at least once, just to see what happens.
Yeah, let's just get out of here. Bleep's getting weird around here. So I'ma jump y'all to the map.
Okay, I think I just tasted wasabi for the first time.
No!
Oh, are you okay?
I mean, it's well done. I'm like, oh, that's what it tastes like.
Don't let wasabi linger in your mouth any longer than it needs to, because wasabi's potent stuff.
Oh yeah! Woo!
That crap will clear Fran Drescher's nasal voice.
Hey, first time for everything.
Oh, so I have to try that.
You don't
Your
have a
voice
nasal
is
voice, bro.
adorable.
You'd think that, but my nose is currently clogged.
Oh well, it's great for clearing. It's great for clearing sinuses.
I can hear it, but it's adorable. Don't worry.
So, Ronan trying to cheer people up. So, did I tell you dudes a story about the crabs again?
Okay, so
Yeah, I thought not.
Nah, Hoopla's just being quiet, you know, and oh.
Oh my. Hello, Aladdin.
That's,
Fancy meeting you here.
Welcome to
the
Agra-
desert.
Sorry.
Welcome to the
Yeah.
desert outpost.
Hello, Agrabah.
City of mystery, of enchantment.
Hyacinth
Um,
looks a little bit uncomfortable entering this outpost.
Arabian Night.
I hate
Okay,
you.
come on, guys. Let's give her a break.
I love it. I like desert environments most of the time.
Okay, as you come into the desert region, you see Ray take off his cape and throw it into the carriage. Holy bleep! It is way too hot for that thing.
So much for all the jackets I mended.
Hey, we're probably gonna need them when we head back north. Just not now.
Phoenix is.
Yeah, I'm
sweat.
glad you did that. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, Phoenix broke into cold sweat because he's like, oh no, am I going to have to take layers off?
The ironic thing? No, you don't. Because of the light color of your clothes and the hood, you're actually effectively shielded from the heat.
Oh,
That's how Arabian clothes work.
Yay!
The lighter it is, the better it is for you, because it reflects the light instead of absorbs it.
And because you are as gleaming white as a finished butt,
I do have a frame of reference for that kind of white.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. Okay.
Yes, you could. Yes, you could.
what's
You
the
just chose
profit?
not to.
Was that the revenge for the I'm the whitest boy here?
Yes, it was. Okay, so, you have arrived at the desert outpost. This is basically a pit stop and a preparation location for those about to head into the desert. It's also like approaching nightfall, so it's also a good rest stop for people who are traveling late.
I suppose it wouldn't hurt to stop here. As she says this, she's still very uncomfortable.
Yeah, Josh noting that Simon's drinking a lot of water. I'm honestly glad you did that because the higher heat is making Simon and Hyacinth more thirsty. Because it's an arid location, the both of you need to drink more water.
And I'm always thirsty, so it's nothing new here.
Suddenly very glad about that, Alchemy Chuck.
So, are y'all gonna just... Ray just looks at them. Well, if y'all are gonna stand here, I'm heading in.
Simon looks towards the group. Everyone needs a swig. I got plenty.
Hyacinth reaches out her hands. Please.
Simon
Give it to her, brah.
And just humps and follows Ray. Friendship and Murder Club.
DM question?
Yes.
Is the sand really hot to the feet?
It's in a desert. Take a wild guess.
Alrighty then. Ow, 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 ow. Hoopla jumps into the air.
Fenix is gonna levitate.
Hey, anyone else smell burnt lamb chops?
Ah. Luckily, Panne has shoes, so she's okay.
Yeah, Hoopla like just.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Hoopla just kind of jumps into Phoenix's arms and starts blowing on her feet.
Hyacinth looks down at Simon. It's best if we stick together.
Hey, go boy! I'm about to see if they have any drinks around here. You want to join me?
You got anything for my calves, bruh?
Okay, the sand calves relax. And fun fact, hooves are actually pretty good at dealing with heat.
I'm not.
In short, your feet have nothing to worry about.
I knew that. Anybody know that? I don't think I didn't.
Oh no, Raymond and his metal boots.
Yeah, Ray's basically looking to get out of the sun really fast.
And Hyacinth is following close behind.
Maybe it would be better to travel at night.
I concur with
Traveling
that.
at night. Traveling at night doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I think I might agree with you on that one. We're strong enough where we can face dangers. It might be better for some of us who are not used to this environment
Bata.
to deal with this environment.
So aren't
Yes?
Peter, you keep going quiet, dude.
Bata, I just realized we left the horse and cart with all our supplies outside of the outpost. Could you help me get the horse inside somewhere where it's cool?
Yes. I have no problem doing this, yes. By the way, is my push real quick?
Horse, bruh.
Yeah, just, I can hear you just fine.
Okay, good.
And sort of shakily walks over to the
Let's
horse.
go.
Please.
Butter.
do you have any loose cloth, Bata?
Let me check. One sec. What would you need it for?
Actually, wait. I have a better idea. She takes her braids and ties them around her face to make a makeshift blindfold. Alright. I'm better now.
Oh. Here, and I do have a rope in my inventory, so I hand you an end of the rope. Just follow the end of this.
Got it. She grabs the end of the rope. Right. Let us get the horse into someplace cool.
Okay. While you two do we want to stay with these two handling the horse, or do we want to have a convo in here?
I'm up for anything.
Yeah, up for anything.
Okay, so Raymond plunks some gold down onto the bar and orders a couple of mugs. And he slides one over to Ronan. And then knocks back one himself.
Cheers, my part canine bromide.
Cheers, my goat brother!
So, Hyacinth, do you ever, that power, is it do you know if it's close by?
DM, should I roll a nature check?
If you want to sit down and concentrate for a little bit, it is a nature check with advantage.
I will sit down and Hyacinth sits down and says, I'm going to need a moment, so give me a moment to gather. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
I think the Discord just went.
I think Leon, you're having trouble now.
Yeah, you're having issues. You keep dropping in and out.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed.
Alright.
That's better.
I will sit down and I'm going to concentrate so I can get the advantage. Please, dear God.
There we go.
Oh,
yes!
Thank God.
Goodness. That's the advantage, oh my goodness.
You said? Yeah, you would have failed if you hadn't done that. You still sense that Fey energy to the south, and because of where you are, it's stronger than before.
We're getting much closer. Still south, but we're closer.
So, we're gonna stay here for the night, or are we gonna just rest a couple hours until the sun goes down?
It would probably be better, at least for Simon and for myself, if we just rest for a couple hours and then continue on during nightfall.
That sounds good to me. Okay, Panne and Bata, I'm just gonna move the horse over here just for the sake of ease. For you two.
Yeah, so Leon, come join me. I did actually want to talk to Bata after they're done in the bar, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Well, if we're staying for a little bit, Ray plonks down another few copper. I got time for a couple more. Because I got some stuff I don't want to think about today.
Oh dear heavens, if they're getting drunk, Fenix drops Hoopla on Hyacinth.
He intended to get... Okay, you know what? Actually, I'm just gonna let time dictate that.
And...
Did I do something wrong? Oh, okay.
He noped out.
yeah, he just heard that these two are gonna get drunk, so he's like, no.
I think he's operating on self-perseverance.
Hope that wasn't.
Ray calls... Go ahead.
Hope that wasn't your idea of a challenge, bruh.
I wouldn't challenge a suitor to a drinking bet.
I wouldn't challenge any artificers into drinking contest.
Uh-oh.
You think I can't? You think I can't hold my alcohol?
Oh, little boy. I know you can't hold it compared to what I can hold.
Did you just call me little boy?
Uh-oh.
Yes, I did. And I have no regrets.
Raymond pulls out a few gold and slams it on the bar. All right, the gauntlet's thrown.
Hyacinth just puts her her forefinger, or like her pointer finger and her thumb on the bridge of her nose, and is like, ah.
Scurries away from Raymond and actually crawls up Simon's back.
Should I put down gold also? If so, how many?
Oh no, Ray's throwing down the gold for this. Don't worry about it.
Ray's treating because he thinks he'll win.
Yeah. He's
Hope
being
you-
Raymond and being reckless.
Hope you sit. Hope you sit. Hope you're ready to lose your lunch money, brah.
Okay, this is getting weird. Back to Bata and Panne.
Hey, Aeon, you want to move Bata over where I am?
Yeah,
Is
sorry.
the horse moved?
Okay, yeah, sorry. It stuttered a bit.
It's fine.
I think it's it's resolved now.
So Fenix booped over to us, and so Pan's like, hello, Phoenix, not Master Phoenix. Can we help you?
Fenix just slowly turns his head. They're having drinking contest.
Oh.
And then turns his head back away again.
Oh, no.
Well, we hadn't quite gotten to the point of giving her water yet. So if you'd like to do that, feel free.
Yeah, I'll just do that.
Also, Phoenix, are you going to say anything about how she has braids over her face?
Phoenix has seen something far more terrifying over where everyone else is, so no. No, he's not. Also, he's still grumpy, so...
Alright. Bata.
Yes?
Not Master Bata.
He says...
Oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say he snaps a bit to... He doesn't really snap to attention, but he does react like, sort of like someone in some level of authority, like, say, a teacher or a parent is speaking to him.
Okay. You seemed a little out of sorts last night before the story. What were you thinking about?
Oh, nothing. It was just... I'm not quite sure if it was real. It was just a bad memory.
Pan's BS meter is going off. Should I roll? Can I roll insight?
Yes. And you're gonna want to roll deception here, Bata.
But what if it literally is a bad memory?
Oh.
Yeah,
Then...
that's not a deception. It really is a bad memory for him.
It's not. Then...
Just persuasion, I guess, right?
Well, I'm not really persuading you of anything either. Like, he doesn't really want to talk about it, but he's not lying when he says it's a bad memory.
Okay.
So do I even roll anything?
No. You can decide if a 17 is high enough to, that she reads anything in what you said, because I didn't even think about that.
Do I sense if you're hiding something?
I'm not really hiding anything. he is being correct in that it is a bad memory, but you can also tell he definitely doesn't want to talk about it and doesn't really seem to want to think about it all that much. In fact, he starts looking a little bit distant.
In light of that, then, Pan grumbles a little because, dang it, she doesn't like people... She doesn't like kids looking upset because it makes her think of her kids. But she says,
He looks more like hollow, almost as though he's starting to get lost, but he's still kind of here. Like, he's not that deep into it. But it's more like a hollow, zombified feeling rather than being upset.
well, since we can't do the drinking contest, well, at least you can't. But I tell you another story.
Oh, sure. And he's like
You
focused on you. He's like focused on you like it's breaking the... He wants to focus on you because it seems to break his... whatever he's thinking about.
Alright. Come along, Bata. Let me go. I'll make you a snack and I'll tell you a story, okay?
Okay. Sure.
And we're gonna walk over to where they are in the tavern so that I can make food. And she tells him a story of a great wizardess who fought another wizard in order to save her family. Barely managed to scrape by because of her commanding use of ice powers.
What is this
I know what
reference
story
to?
she's talking about.
It's from Welcome to the Show. Faye fighting Elvana, a very bad wizardess who's horrible.
Got it.
Yeah. When you come in, you see a drunk satyr and a drunk mutt. And they're both hiccuping like crazy, but they're both still grabbing for their mugs.
I pause for one moment and say, wait, sorry. Ronan, are you winning? No offense, Ray. But are you winning?
Don't you worry about your boss, the strong spring. I'm more in this than any this has ever been done in.
We're both doing great! Another round!
It's okay. Big Strong believes in you.
Not a round after that other round, or wait, was that the other round before that round? How many rounds has it been?
Okay, basically, Ronan, next time you do another round, you have a +3 on your Constitution.
Do I add that, or just... What?
You have to add that manually because...
No. That only works on yourself.
Oh, that would have been cool.
That would have
never
been
mind.
cool, but no.
Pan looks to the bartender, who actually looks like they're losing.
Hmm?
Who actually looks like they're losing.
I would say the silver-haired one.
Alright. Pan sort of reaches over. There you go.
Better than dying.
Hey, that's cheating.
I don't really want him dying that much.
He's not gonna die, but...
Alcohol
he-
poisoning.
The Ray, gives a big hiccup, and he... Okay, I need to roll something again. Yeah. Roll a con save with advantage, dude.
Sure thing.
Ronan's fine.
He is so completely not dead.
Yeah, no, it's...
Ellie,
yeah.
healing magic.
Oh, yeah, I forgot for a second. Ray actually tries to jump back when Pan reaches for him with the healing magic, but he's so drunk off his butt that he tumbles backwards and falls onto the floor.
Is it a healing spell? Because it says necromancy.
anything he identifies as healing magic, he's gonna react to.
I see.
Yeah. Sometimes healing magic, it's like depending on the context, it could either be necromancy or evocation.
Yeah, but yeah, Ray falls flat on his ass, and he doesn't get back up.
I may have accidentally helped you win, Ronan. Sorry. Anyway, she
Bata looks proud.
The ocean. I go sleep.
Yeah, you now have 2 unconscious drunk boys.
Well,
Well, at least we have a cart now.
The face is burning. Why does my
Apparently-
face feel like burning?
You're on a carpet indoors. This stone is not as hot as the sand.
At least they'll be asleep until sunset.
Does anyone need food? I was going to make
Mari-
only Bata a snack, but if everyone else needs to eat, that'll be fine.
I'm fine with just water, thank you.
She looks up at the bartender. Have you had your lunch break?
Lunch break? It's nearly dinner time.
Have you had your dinner break?
Not quite yet.
Then sit down.
I am not hungry yet.
It's best not to fight her on this. Trust me, we've seen those who've tried.
Very well, I could use a break.
Hope this goes well. Not great.
Okay, I'm going to say that the kitchen is actually set up in a way that is 100% foreign to you, because it is it is like a set of burners that you've never seen before. The cooking vessels are in different shapes than what you're used to because they look like urns, and you just don't. And the cooking tools are even shaped differently, so you're just not sure what to do with this.
At least make some stew that's edible.
Yeah.
Okay. And is
As long as
very
you don't roll in that, as long as you don't roll in that one, it won't necessarily be delicious, but it'll be edible.
I apologize, this is not my best work, but I did want to give you some time off your feet.
I very much appreciate such consideration. Thank you.
And she hands a bowl to everybody except for the unconscious things. Hoopla, are you
Unconscious things.
Are you alright?
The copper.
Hoopla,
Hmm?
are you alright?
Just burnt my feet. I'm okay.
Here's some stew for you. He puts it on the bench next to Hoopla.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Then goes back with Bata to finish her story.
Okay, so I'm gonna say... is there anything else anyone wants to do? Or is anyone gonna alert Phoenix that there's some noms to be had?
Phoenix got forgotten again.
It's more like
Well,
Pan is low. Pan, it feels. When it comes to Phoenix and her food, I'm not gonna lie, she's kind of a little hurt that sometimes it doesn't seem like he wants to eat, but he doesn't know whether or not to force him anymore. She's a little out of sorts right now.
And
Like, it's not. It's not that she forgot him, it's just that she doesn't know if he even wants it.
I mean, he wants to eat, he just doesn't want to eat around others, and sometimes Pan comes off a little pushy, so he's like...
Alright, Pan, because it's been a little while and Phoenix hasn't turned up, she goes to give food to Phoenix. I made stew.
Thank you.
What's wrong?
Fenix is quiet for a little bit and then taps the rim of the bowl a little bit. Just being aggravated for the past couple days. It's not normal for me.
Why? Tiyuti has been a very good, good horse.
Yes, she has. Just, I'm not angry at her.
Are you angry at Simon too?
No. Just me generally being a little bit better.
And swallows, and in an effort to make Fenix smile, she reaches out and touches the horse. Then immediately pulls her hand back.
Phoenix is you can't see Phoenix smile because he has the mask, but his ears do give a little happy twitch.
There. Touch the horse. Does that make you feel better?
A little. You'll get used to her eventually.
As I said, they are very fine animals, just not up close for me.
Hey, how long does everybody have? Because it's almost midnight for me, and I don't know how long everybody can stay up.
Ari and I still got a lot of time.
Same.
Okay.
Not so much.
Yeah.
Oh, Joey has to be
I'm
in
fine.
bed for about... No.
Go ahead.
Like I said, at least probably another hour or so. When I didn't get a chance to eat when I got home.
My situation's not as dire as Joey's. It's just, unless I were to have, I'll say, chemical assistance, my ability to socialize will be completely exhausted by that after much longer.
So, do you guys want to call the session here?
That might be a good idea.
Yeah, we can.
I'm asking everybody's opinion.
I'm okay with that.
Well, it seems like it's a decent place to stop.
Yeah, we got to a checkpoint.
Okay, so... Yeah. Okay, so we will call the session here.
Ew.
Alright.
I was about to say, until Ronan got this nat 20, we had no nat 20s throughout this game.
I know, right? It's weird.
I saved the 20s!
You did!
But yet we had like 2-3 nat ones. Ugh.
The dice seem to go up and down.